couple of minutes to do some speeches for Mr. Bowman. It's kind of a thing that the 8th graders like to do. All right, and I'm going first, by the way. All right. Welcome, everybody. I am Geronimo Ceballos. As most of you have probably figured out, I'm the jazz band. I'm only here because Mr. Bowman helped me so much and he got me to the level I am now. From the times that he told us to go away or to practicing your solo, everyone has had a few good memories in band. In my time at band, I've grown way more than Mr. Bowman's hair. I still remember picking up the alto for the first time. If I could go back, I would do it all again. The community is wonderful, and I made some of my best friends here. Thank you for listening, and most of all, thank you, Mr. Bowman.
Mr. Bowman, I'm not leading on fire, but I will still come to this concert to say a few things to you. It has been a long, fun 3 years, and I'm sad it is ending. You have made my stay at Castlereagh so much fun because of your humor, your great personality, and your desire to help others be the best. I never heard a teacher tell their kids to go away, but when I heard it from you for the first time, it gave me a good giggle. Plus all the sarcastic remarks of us being 12-year-olds, even though most of us weren't. I had little to no experience in beginning band, and it was honestly intimidating to see how much I needed to know. However, thanks to your teaching skills, I was able to learn and get the skills I have now. Picking up electric bass and eventually bari sax for the first time ever was so surreal, and it felt so cool to learn and play it. Thank you for everything, Mr. Bowman. Thanks for putting up with us 12-year-olds. But I can now say that I'm probably not 12 years old, but 13 years old.
Hi, my name's Nina, and oh my god, guys, it's our last concert. It feels like just yesterday I saw Baya say a speech on this very same stage. However, even though I have so much to say about bands and my 2 years of being here, I'll keep it short and sweet. Mr. Bowman is such an incredible teacher, and we can count on him so much. He always makes the band better every day he comes. We all have improved so much because of him. I mean, in 7th grade, I didn't know how to play B-flat, but now, not only can I play B-flat, but E-flat too. In all actuality, I've learned so much from him that I couldn't possibly say it by the end of this concert. Overall, band has helped us all connect with new friends, a fun community, and a great teacher. Thank you so much, Mr. Bowman, for teaching such great classes. And finally, thank you everyone who's even in band, and for all the times we had to play through the B-flat scale.
Hi, I'm Noelle Wynn, the percussionist. And for me, ever since 6th grade, band has been a class I've had a lot of mixed feelings about. I can't say everything's always gone the way I wanted to. Well, that ain't how life works, is it? However, even through the dark times of band, I can't say I've ever regretted choosing this class as my elective. Honestly, that's all thanks to Mr. Bowman. You kept us in line, motivated after concerts, and were truly the teacher that made band enjoyable for me. When I first entered middle school, I struggled in band a lot. Symphonic band was all new, and I wasn't even used to playing with a whole band on drum set yet. During that time is when Mr. Bowman truly became one of my favorite teachers. You always gave advice where it needs to be said, or were completely honest about what you didn't know and what I had to do. You really set the stage for band to become a place that I can enjoy, even through the rough parts. Now, it's 8th grade, and I'm proud to call myself a member of jazz band. I still carry the advice from 6th grade till now, but there's been a whole lot more of it since. Band has been an amazing experience. All thanks to the leadership of Mr. Bowman, of course. I've not learned just how to play drums better than ever, but also how to step up as a leader, to let go more when I play, and even how to fix at least 5 million percussion instruments. At last, if only that included being able to tune drums. Back to the point, my middle school experience has been made so much better by band, and it would have been totally impossible if it had been led by someone else. So thank you, and I'm so grateful that I got to have you as my band director all these years.
Hi everyone, I'm Henry. I'm the guy who needs mics over here. You can thank me for that if you want. I play tuba here. I also play trumpet, and I do other stuff on the side. Just anything that needs fixing, I'll work on. But I'd like to thank Mr. Bowman for my years here at Castlereagh. They've been really fun, but there's nothing I could do more than just come back here in the band room and just practice all day or actually try my songs. But yeah, honestly, there's no better teacher in the school besides Mr. Bowman, and I'd like to thank him for the type of person I became now, and he's really helped me grow throughout these years at Castlereagh. That's it. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Tabel Singer. First I want to say thank you to everyone for being here for our last concert of the year, and for some of us, our last concert at Castro. I joined band last year in 7th grade, and I still remember the day that Mr. Bowman let me take my trombone home for the first time. And I think many of us can remember those first few days trying to make music. Sorry, parents. Without Mr. Bowman believing in us, many of us wouldn't know how to hold an instrument correctly. But Mr. Bowman truly makes band 10 times better by just being here. He's the reason that band is band. I've made so many friends from band, and I'm sure many of us have. But band also gave me my favorite teacher. Mr. Bowman was always there for me, whether I couldn't play B-flat or I just needed someone to talk to. I will always be grateful for him and his jokes, even if some of them are unfun. I'm sorry for always bugging you about winning stuff, but it is what made me get into jazz band, so I will not stop. But I will never forget the lessons you taught me. Thank you so much, Mr. Bowman, for everything. I will never forget you.
Good evening, families and friends. For those of you who don't know me, you're probably at the wrong concert. My name is Eli. I'm one of the 3 drummers in jazz band. And I met Mr. Bowman in August of 2022 when I first joined Castellero's band program. And now as I perform my last concert at Castellero, I can safely say, without a doubt, that band was definitely worth joining. My experience in band has definitely improved me, not just in my skill at drumming, but also in my personality. If I had not joined band 3 years ago, I'm not sure I would be who I am today, and I'm sure many people here can say the same. Of course, this would not be possible without our wonderful band teacher, Mr. Bowman. He's constantly helping, teaching, and encouraging us to play and perform our best, and I just want to thank him for that. If it wasn't for him, I'm sure half the people on this stage here wouldn't even be here today. We owe him a great deal, and I just want to thank him from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, Mr. Bowman, and please enjoy the rest of the night.
Good evening, Cobra Band families. My name is Grace Rodman, and I'm a proud member of Jazz Band and Symphonic Band. When I joined band, I was, in lack of better words, scared and confused. But that was temporary. Mr. Bowman, you helped me and so many others escape from the confusion and fear of middle school. You gave us the space to be us and speak through our music. You gave me a passion for performing, and I can't thank you enough for that. But thank you. Thank you for everything.
Hi everyone, my name's Ari and I'm the 8th grade guitarist in Jazz Lab, but I wasn't always in 8th grade. When I joined band in 6th grade, something was tugging on my heart to join it. Originally I was going to do drama, but I've always wanted to play an instrument. And because of Mr. Bowman's amazing teaching skills, I was able to pick the bass and guitar very quickly over the past 3 years, and I'm very grateful for it. Mr. Bowman has taught me many things that I will definitely use for the rest of my life, and I couldn't be more grateful. And I remember the first day being in band and hearing all those funny jokes, and no one was laughing, but I was the only one laughing because those jokes really touched my heart, because you are truly funny, Mr. Bowman. Thank you so much, everyone, hearing all the parents, volunteers, students. We couldn't have done it without you with all of your support. And thank you, most importantly, Mr. Bowman.
My name is Jack Hatch, and I remember when I wasn't even a 6th grader showing up to elective preview night, seeing jazz band play for all of us. I remember we saw all the electives, but when I saw a jazz band play, I was like, I want to do that. It was incredible. And I remember I joined beginning band with no skill. I had no idea what I was doing, and then I went, here I am, standing on the stage, white jacket and all, speaking. And yeah, no, I could not thank you enough, Mr. Bowman. These 3 years have been incredible. I'm speechless. Thank you, Mr. Bowman. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Corpus, as some of you guys know. I wanted to thank Mr. Bowman for changing my perspective on music and helping me become a trombonist. At first, I wanted to play trombone because, well, it made all these sorts of silly noises and they're just random kind. But after that, I actually learned that you could play it. Wow. And I started liking to play it a lot more. And my perspective on music has changed drastically and has gotten me through tough times, such as stressful times when I'm late on a project, and made good times even better, such as when I first entered jazz band. I really hope you keep making kids like me open their eyes to the musical parts of the world, and I thank you a lifetime for making me hear music the way you do instead of ignoring it like 6 years ago. And yeah, I really thank you.
My name is Sokira. My name is Sokira. I want to thank you. Sometimes you give me a lot of hard time. A lot. But when you're schooling up, sometimes it's not because it hates me, it's because it likes me, and I realized that he wanted me to get better and improve myself, and I understood that. Also, my parents tell me that too. And I want to thank him because my parents and him is very proportional to all these things they say are all the same things. And I want to thank them because I think I'm finally understand all my problems. And I want to thank Mr. Bowman for helping me find that. And I enjoyed the band very much. Thank you so much.
I'd like to take a moment to thank someone who has significantly impacted my life, Mr. Bowman. My name is Anthony No. When I first joined band earlier this semester, I was super lost in playing flute, and I was so bad even my mom wanted me to stop playing just for a second so she could make sure she could still hear. Everything was so tough. I couldn't even read notes at the beginning or understand any of the musical terms. I also play piano in jazz band, and that is sometimes still a struggle. But from the first day, Mr. Bowman was always there to help us, whether it was from reading notes or working as a band. Thank you so much for all of your go-aways and maybe funny jokes. All of our fond memories make our band class more than just a class. You have shaped all of us into great musicians. You have made a difference in so many of our lives, and I'll be forever grateful for your time and support in music and beyond. Thank you.
Hi, you guys can take a breath now. I'm the last speaker. And I know this is a lot, but I promise it'll be quick. First, I want to thank Mr. Bowman from the bottom of my heart. And when I first met Mr. Bowman, it was when I was auditioning near the end of 5th grade. And I was so scared, and I think I messed up on a huge part. But in the end, he put me in advanced band, and I was like, yay! And when I went on the first day, I was like, oh. Even though I started in advanced band, I felt like a total beginner, and I didn't know anything about band or playing in a band. But this elective has been an incredible journey for me, not just as a musician, but as a person. And Mr. Bowman has changed my life and how I see things. It's helped me find my friends, and I'm so grateful for those memories, and I'll never forget the fun we've had together. Words can't even describe how much I'll miss this elective and this amazing teacher, and obviously the yearly Disney trips. But being able to conduct and the gazillion things I was able to accomplish these past 3 years was all because of my family, my food teacher, and Mr. Bowman. So thank you all for coming, and thank you, Mr. Bowman, for everything you've done for us in this band, and have a nice rest of your evening.